Make sure to subscribe to our channel, join our Discord, and also follow us on Instagram so you always have the support that you need to really enhance your account and get yourself to the next level. Also, if you stick around until the end of the video, I'm going to show you how you can save a lot of money when you make in-game purchases in The Legend of Mushroom by getting some amazing cashbacks each time you purchase anything. Hello everyone and welcome to another video of the Sky channel. So in this video we are going to be testing the Avian Rebirth system that recently came out, and we're going to see how it works in action and whether or not it is worthwhile to be actually using this as a good strategy to enhance your Avians. Now for the Avian Rebirth you do need Rebirth Capsules, and as you can see I have stocked up on a bunch of them for this video. As you continue to get more and more rebirths on that specific Avian, the cost of the Rebirth Capsules is going to increase. Now before we test it out, I do want to talk about where can you get the Rebirth Capsules from. Well, for one thing, you can get it from the cloud trials. As you can see, I've selected one that gives me 5 and another that gives me 3. You can also get them from the family shop. If you scroll all the way down, you will see it available here for 15,000 family coins. It's also available in the new Snowland Crisis event. As you can see here, there is a probability of getting the Rebirth Capsule. And you can also get it from the cross-server ranked match arena glory shop, and you can see it's available for 500. And there are other ways to get it as well, including purchasing packs. Essentially, there are a lot of different ways to get it for free, so you shouldn't really have to worry about purchasing packs. Now let's give it a try. Now remember that the actual range of growth is between 0.5 and 1.5, 1.5 being the highest and 0.5 being the lowest. And what growth really does is that the higher your growth is, the higher HP, defense, and attack stats you're going to have at any particular level. So what you would want to do would be to have a growth as high as possible, because then at that specific level, you'll have more base stats from that Avian as opposed to the Avian having a lower growth. Now I know in the previous video I might have mentioned that it changes the level of your Avian. That's not true. It doesn't change the level, it only changes the stats at that particular level. So 1.1 is actually a good growth. And by using the capsule, I'm not guaranteeing it's going to get better. It could get worse. Regardless, of course, we have to test it out, and I am going to try to get a growth that is higher than 1.1, so let's go ahead and give it a try. The first rebirth is actually increasing the growth from 1.1 to 1.2355. This is actually an amazing growth, right? 1.2 is not something I've seen very often, but for the sake of the video, let's actually use a few more and see how it goes. Wow, okay, so from 1.2, it actually went to 1.3 as well. This seems like a pretty sweet spot to stop, because this is my main Avian and I really don't want to mess it up and reduce it further. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to another one of my good Avians and we're going to do rebirth on that. Give this Anubis 1.1139. Let's do a rebirth. And you can see it went to 1.1955. I want to do another one because I want to show that it doesn't always go up like it seems like it does, but it doesn't necessarily always go up. And in this case it did. It went from 1.19 to 1.3134. Let's try one more time and it actually went up again to 1.3339. Pretty impressive. I mean, maybe it does keep going up. Well, let's see. And the next one, 1.3927. Okay. So let's try again. There you go. Okay, so you can see that it doesn't necessarily always go up. I mean, it seemed like it did in the beginning because every time we were using it, it was going up, 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 up. And now you can see that it actually does also possibly go down. One more time, and again, it went down. One more, again down. That being said, you can notice that it's not going up or down by a huge margin, right? It's not like it went from 1.3 to 1.0. It's still staying within that reasonable range, right? So let's use it one more time. Again, it went down. Let's use it again. This time it went up again by a small amount. And now we reached the 10th rebirth. And again, it went up by a little bit. And now the cost of rebirth went up to 2. So 10 rebirths and then the cost went up to to 2. So the range of Rebirth, you can see that it doesn't actually increase or decrease the growth by a huge amount. It does stay within a similar range, which gives me a little bit more confidence to try the Rebirth on my main and see how it goes. Maybe it might even go up to 1.34. There you go. Let's use it again. 1.33, let's use it one more time. 1.38, which is a nice place for me to stop. Okay, so that shows you a little bit how this works. You can see that the growth rate increase is amazing, right? You have more stats for the same level. And as you continue leveling it further, it actually gets higher and higher stats as opposed to having a lower growth. So definitely worth it. So up until 10 rebirths, it's still reasonably cheap, right? You're just using one capsule each time. There is a little bit of luck, of course. You want it to keep going up and up and up and up, and it might go down as well. But the risk is a little bit low because it's not like it's going to go from 1.3 to 1.0. It's going to stay within a certain range. So the risk of trying it isn't all that high. So definitely something that you should try. And remember to stop at a good note as opposed to a bad note, right? You don't want to have a decrease and then stop and then, have a reduced one. Hope for the best. And once it's going up, once you have it at a good spot, know when to stop so that you don't actually lose too much and then run out of Rebirth capsules to actually make it go all the way back up. And since I still have you here, I want you to know that you can save a lot of money in the Legend of Mushroom and take your account to the next level. The steps are very simple. Just follow the video that I'm linking to the description of this video, or you can click that button that's going to appear at the top part of the screen that'll take you to that video. We're talking 10 to 35% cash back each time you make a purchase in the game. Imagine how far that can take you, or basically save you a lot of money in the long run. If you have any questions, join our Discord and I can guide you through the process personally. A lot of big spenders are taking advantage of this and they are ever grateful, and I hope you join in as well, because not only are you going to save a lot of money, you'll actually be helping our channel as well. So that's all I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, please like it. Please subscribe to our channel. Check out our other videos that might be helpful for you as well. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you in the next one.